What's going on, guys? Welcome to Virtual Redban number 661 is 49. Yes, I am now 49. And that opening you just saw was done by the great Shane. Thank you so much, Shane. That was fucking awesome. I don't know if you did that or who did that, but I'm pretty sure you did it. But that was pretty badass. Yes, it is my 49th birthday. Joy, celebration. Anyways, cheers to you guys. I'm having my first drink of the night. Cheers. Yeah. Look at this Death Squad mug I'm wearing. But more importantly, look at this Death Squad shirt I'm wearing. There we go. Check this out. Bloop. Bloop. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is now available to get at shopsquad.tv. And from all the times we've released a shirt, this one has sold the fastest. It's actually kind of scary. I feel like I'm going to have to order some more very soon already. And Janice is downstairs sending them all out. But if you want to get one, I guess get them while you can, at least this first run of them, because I'm pretty surprised how fast they're going. You go to shopsquad.tv. There they are, right there. There you go. Boom. Boom. That's right. It's the long sleeve Toxic Cat shirt. Is available right now. It's got the Toxic Cat logo. It's got the sleeves like I showed you. It's super soft. It's not screen printed. It is using ink discharge, which is a higher quality way to print a shirt. It's instead of like just putting on a big piece of plastic and then having it, so every time you touch your shirt, you feel like this big piece of plastic on the front of your shirt. That's what screen printing is. This uses ink discharge, which is a way that pretty much the easiest way to explain it is they bleach the shirt and then recolor the shirt. So when you get it, you throw it in the wash once, it feels like it's just a part of the shirt. It's really nice, really high quality printing. This is one of my favorite shirts. We also brought back the short sleeve shirt because you guys kept on asking for it. This thing has sold out, I think, 2 or 3 times already, but they're all in stock right now at shopsquad.tv. And there is one more shirt that I think there's a whole nother design of a shirt that was supposed to come with all these shirts, but it got delayed. But that should be here tomorrow, I think, if not Monday. So if you keep your eye out on Shop Squad, you'll see even another shirt that is brand new coming to Shop Squad. So just go to shopsquad.tv for that, the mugs, the hats, and all that. And we got some new stickers coming soon, too. Also, don't forget to check out my comedy club, sunsetstripatx.com. There it is right here. Had an amazing secret show. I do a show called The Secret Show every single Thursday. Last night we had just a killer show. It was amazing. So many people came out. Hans Kim was on it. Tony Casillas, Trey Stewart, Jamar, Neighbors. Just a bunch of fun people on the show last night. But that's every single Thursday. You guys packed it out again last night. I was nervous. It's so funny. Everyone in Texas, they're like the type of people, they don't buy tickets beforehand. So you have no idea how big the show is going to be. Some nights I'm just like, well, this show is going to be kind of dead tonight. And then sure enough, you guys just came out and packed it out of nowhere. It was awesome. So if you want to go to see a show, like this weekend, tomorrow, we have Punchline at the Pole, which is a bunch of pole dancers and comedians. Sounds like an awesome mix to me for all you single pervs out there that want to go to a comedy show and meet other perverts. Just kidding. That sounds cool. We also have The Closer, a bunch of different shows all week long, but my show right here, The Secret Shows, every single Thursday. So come check it out. You've heard me talk about it on Kill Tony a million times. There you go. Secret Show, sunsetstripatx.com. Everything can be found at deathsquad.tv, by the way, if you just want to, like, what are all these links? I don't know. If you just go to deathsquad.tv, you got the Sunset Strip right at the top. You got Shop Squad right here at the top. You could also check out every episode of Kill Tony. Uh, blah, bliddity, bliddity, blah. Thank you to everyone that has sent me birthday wishes. As you could tell, I'm not a huge birthday guy. Especially when you get to my age, you start just kind of fucking hating birthdays. I actually forgot it was my birthday 2 days ago. I was like, oh shit, wait a second. Wait, what's the date? Oh my God, my birthday's in 2 days. What the fuck? That's the kind of thing. Today, literally one of the worst days of people sending you text messages, and you just have to go through each one and go, thanks, or thanks. I'm like, ugh. But I'm like, ugh, stop caring about me. No, I mean, just it's a lot of work. It's like on your birthday, just replying to people in text messages and DMs and social media and stuff like that. It's like a full fucking time job. I ghosted my mom and my dad because they can't just text me on my birthday. They have to call me, and I was just not in the mood, so I ghosted them. I feel bad. I'll call them tomorrow or something. I did get one present this year. One present I got this year. And it was from Janice. And it was probably one of my favorite presents I've ever received. Seriously. And when I show you this, you're like, Brian, you're 49 years old. That's your favorite present you ever got? No, it really is, because she made it. Check this out. She's been, as you guys, a lot of you know, she's been knitting a lot. She's been like, just knitting nonstop. She's taught herself. Literally a year ago, she did not know how to knit, and she went on YouTube, taught herself, and now she spends hours just knitting clothing. Like she's making clothing for people, or somebody hired her to make like a doll for her kid. And we've shown a couple of these things that she has knitted in the past, but she is just getting boss level when it comes to knitting. And check this out. She made this, and it reminds me kind of that video game, Little Big Planet. But look how cute this fucking thing is, guys. I mean, come on. And look at just the detail on this. Like, it's got like the little ribbon. It's got the little 2-layer, little lacy underneath the dress. Got the little big, the eyes of like Little Big Planet. The hair. How do you even braid? How do you do that? That's like a form of knitting I don't even know how you would even do. And just amazing little knitting job. I just think that's adorable. And yes, I am 49 years old. Little Big Planet. Yeah, this is so Little Big Planet, especially the eyes. Anyways, I just thought that was pretty fucking sweet. That's definitely going to be displayed in my house. Weirdo Brian. Yes, and then probably the second thing I got was that amazing video that Shane made. Shane, did you make that video? Shane's in the chat. That was a funny fucking video. But what's really cool is the second part of tonight's episode of Virtual Redban is going to actually, we're going to have a big surprise. And I feel like this happened last year on my birthday was the last time this happened. Let me see if I can show you. I don't know if I can show you this. Oh, I can. I think last year, was it last year on my birthday? Shane did make that video. Thanks, Shane. That was a fucking hilarious video. I fucking love that video. It's so silly. Oh my God, I just noticed a detail about it. We'll talk about this. But all right, the second part of Virtual Redban tonight's going to have a huge surprise on it. And I feel like the last birthday I had was the last time my Wendy's character got updated. You know, when I'm playing virtual reality and I'm Wendy. Well, that last time, the great Gigi pretty much took my avatar and just upgraded a lot of things on it. That's when I got all my powers where I could like do things like have crazy eyes or turn black and white and stuff like that. Well, just a year later, can't believe it's already been a year. The great Gigi and Jade visuals. Jade, are you in? I think Jade's in here also right now. Jade, are you in here? Yeah, I believe so. Is that the same Jade? Anyways, Jade recreated my avatar from the ground up. He didn't take the old avatar and just add new things to it and slight modifications. Jade literally designed and built a brand new avatar for me. And one of the only requests that I asked was just that I want to keep it very close to the original avatar because I've been the Wendy avatar for fucking forever. Not only on virtual Redban for like 3 years, but ever since I started VR chat. And I didn't design that avatar. That was an avatar that somebody else designed it, who I don't think is on VR chat anymore. And now it's hard to find that avatar, and it's like just it's an old avatar that somebody made a long time ago, and that was just always my avatar on VR chat. Well, anyways, Jay designed a brand new avatar, and tonight, hopefully, I think Gigi is going to give me the new avatar, and we're going to test it out and play with it and look at it. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek right now. Here is my new avatar designed by Jade, and then Gigi upgraded it with all the little powers that he put on the last one. So hopefully I could do things like turn black and white and all that stuff. But man, this avatar is so amazing. That's why I didn't have a long opening tonight, because I am just too excited to get into VR tonight just because I want to play with this avatar. But check this out. That is the new Wendy. Look at that. And one of the first things I just noticed, and I don't know if you guys can see it on your screens. Maybe you can if you're watching this on a TV or something. Look at those areolas. Look at the little dots on the areolas, man. That's fucking, you got that. She's not wearing a bra kind of look going on there. Look at the little lace, the glowing lace that's on the, right there. I have not used this avatar yet. Gigi just sent me a couple pictures of it. But I am so excited to see this avatar and use this avatar in person. So what a fun birthday present this is. I love it. The two, here's another picture. The two birthday presents, or the three birthday presents I got this year were all handmade. I mean, look at that lace. I like how that lace is like blue and stuff like that. That's pretty badass. I really like that. Let's see, do I have, I think I have one doing the Illuminati symbol. Yeah, let's just see. Let's see what that one looks like. This, by the way, this is Gigi, Gigi in his world, I guess, while he was upgrading it, testing it out. These are the screenshots he sent me. So this is Gigi's shenanigans. This is Gigi doing his best Shane impression. Let's see what there we go. Very cool. So there we go. That looks pretty badass. And the cool thing is that, well, Gigi just told me this. I'm kind of upset because if I would have known, I would have tried to get my Quest Pro working enough to try this out. But this avatar has face tracking, so being able to read my face, and like if I blink my eyes, it will blink its eyes type thing. If I squint my eyes, it will squint its eyes. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to test out the face tracking tonight because I just found out too late. Because I have the Quest Pro that has face tracking, but as you guys know, it broke. And I have been too lazy to reach out to Facebook to get it replaced or fixed, which is something I need to do. But I heard there's this big firmware update on it. So maybe the firmware update would fix my problems I had with it. So I think not this episode, but next episode we'll test out face tracking, or if I can get my Oculus Pro working enough just to test it out. So that's awesome. I can't believe it has face tracking. Very exciting. How are you guys doing in the chat room? So yes, that is Jade. Jade and Shane are in the chat room. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. When I take a trip to Austin, I will definitely have to to see a show at your club. Please do, man. And it's so cool because I just love the fact that, we're right next door to Joe's comedy club, the Mothership. And last night, usually after my show, when it's done, I'll hang out. I'll go over to the Mothership and hang out with Rogan and Tony and everybody. And last night was a fun one because Bert Kreischer was in town, so I got to hang out with Bert and Christina. And I've seen all these photos and videos, especially on Reddit, where everyone's like talking about Bert's health lately, and like just it's where they take like bad screenshots of videos or just horrible photos of Bert, and then they write a whole thing about how Bert is dying and blah blah blah, and and you get that in your head. And last night I saw Bert. He looked fucking great. He fucking looks healthy as fuck. I know healthy with a quotations or with a asterisk though. It's not like whatever. But like I was expecting to see just like what you think everyone's been talking about. Anyways, I said that to him and he goes, "I know," and I was like, "It's probably just Tom. Tom is just doing this all to you." And he's like, "It is." But no, I saw Bert, hung out with Bert last night. Great seeing Bert. Always good seeing Bert. That dude's just fucking destroying right now. I mean, just fucking destroying in the comedy world right now. Just selling out these huge fucking festivals. Just riding a party bus everywhere. I mean, that is a lifestyle though, right? That is, whew. I mean, I get hungover. Like if like tonight, I'm every time I play virtual Redban, we'll have some drinky poos. But the next day I'm hungover. Like my whole day is ruined. I don't understand people like Bert who can do that and then just be, wake up and with their eggs and bacon drinking again. Like that's not me. I have never been that person. I've never been what you call a day drinker. And especially the older I get, I'm like, how do you do that? Like just me drinking last night, I'm almost fucked for 2 days. I never used to be that way, by the way. I used to be like Bert when I was 20. But how are you? Any of you guys in the chat like older, or in the hangovers are getting worse? Like, are you guys like me, or are you guys? No, I can do exactly what Bert does, and I'm 40 or I'm 38. It probably started when I was, I'd probably say 40. When I turned 40, I started like, oh shit, my body is not rebounding like it used to. Especially if I do shots, it's like, oh, I'm literally useless the next day. Like I drank a lot last night because I tried not to tell anybody it was my birthday at midnight, especially when you're at your own comedy club and your shows and then you're hanging out at the Mothership. I just, I didn't really want anyone to know because, I don't want to go through that whole shots. Everyone's buying shots and get all that attention. I hate the attention. It's like when you go out to dinner with your family or your girl and they tell the waiter secretly that it's your birthday, and the next thing you know they're all coming out and singing. I fucking hate that shit. Of course, but secretly somebody found out last night it was my birthday, and I did a couple shots, and my hangover wasn't too bad today, but still, I woke up early, got a lot of work done, but then I took a big fat old man nap, and I'm not 100% from last night. Saturday though, tomorrow is usually, that's why I usually don't stream on Saturdays, because I have to edit Kill Tony and stuff. But it's also because I am so just not. I'm usually just hungover fucking Saturday. I'm 36. I get hangovers from like 29 to 33, no more. Just tired. Yeah, I mean it's not. And by the way, when I say hangover, it's not a hangover like, oh my head, and I'm not feeling achy or anything. It literally is. It's tired. When I say hangover, I mean tired. Like literally, like I'll wake up and just be like, oh man, I'm so tired and no energy the whole day. You know. I guess I should. Yeah, I should explain what I mean by hangover. Yeah, it's not like a headache, like I feel like I'm sick the whole day or something like that. It's more just like, oh, I have, if my energy level was 1 through 100, my energy level is 20. 10 is like, you can't even function, you know. Thanks, Frank Poe, and thanks, Herms, for the gifting memberships. Again, I don't know what these gifting memberships are, but thank you guys. 3 of them. Wow, Sat Rack was gifted a membership by Frank Rose. So people are gifting memberships to other people. I love that. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Herms. Thank you. If you don't know, yes, my Redban YouTube channel has a $5 a month subscription that if you want to become a member, a lot of these episodes that I do get copyright claims and stuff. So instead of just like deleting the episode, I'll just put it so only members can see it. And I also do a lot of different blogs and just stupid videos. Like I'll just record a stupid video and put it on there. Like the other day, the latest one, I mean, this is exciting, guys. I accidentally bought a Coke Zero. No, I didn't accidentally buy a Coke Zero. I bought something I thought was a Coke Zero and just a different label. I just saw zero sugar. I didn't read that there's a thing that says ultimate at the top. There's Coca-Cola lately has just been, I don't know if you've been following this, but they've been just buying or bringing out all these different flavors of Coke Zero or Coke. Like if you what's that? DJ Marshmallow had a flavor of Coke that was only available at Target or something like that. Anyways, and what's crazy is that I'm a huge Coke fan. I hate Pepsi. I think Coke is just delicious. And being a Coke fan, I've tried most of all these flavors that Coke has done, and they all suck. I have not had one where I'm like, man, they need to make this like a thing. They need to like not make this a limited time anymore. They should have this every day. I swear I've tried all of them. They all are disgusting. And this latest one, well, if you remember, you could watch me taste it. Yeah, just dumb videos like that, guys. I'm also putting like videos like maybe you guys saw that Kill Tony recently with that girl Ellie in space. She does a lot of Tesla videos. Well, I got this new camera, so I gave it to her, and she was playing around with it, but made a little stupid blog on that. That was the green room of a secret show. I'm trying to think of what other videos I've made. Just stupid videos. Just stupid little videos. But if you guys want, it's $5 a month. Or if you just hang out in the chat room, I guess people are gifting it. Because Frank, Herms, Frank, Arkansas, thanks guys. All just gifted memberships again. Well, you guys are killing it. Thank you. Grimace in Pain. Wow, there's all these new people. Fallen Eagle. Wow, just got a membership. Very cool of you guys. That's really cool. But yeah, thanks guys. What was I saying? Oh yeah, hangovers. Also, a lot of the orders that are being shipped out right now, Janice is shipping them out right now. They should be going out this weekend. So if you guys order the Shop Squad merch, hopefully this weekend or Monday they'll be shipped out. I'm trying to kill time because I was going to talk about something, and being 49, I forgot what was I fucking talking about. What was I fucking talking about? What the fuck was I talking about? What else was I going to say? Ha! Whatever. All right, there's only did a couple things for VR news tonight just because I am too excited and I want to get into virtual reality tonight and play with the new Wendy. But I did pick out a couple news stories. There was a couple. Let's smoke some green tea first, though. Hmm? 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 Oh, yeah. Duh, I forgot to say. Brian Callen. Brian Callen was at Mothership last night. Oh my God. Brian Callen was at Mothership last night. I talked to Brian, and what's so fucking funny, guys, I did, after somebody found out it was my birthday last night and I did a couple shots, Brian walks into the bar at Mitzi's. It's the bar at Joe Rogan's club, the Mothership. And it's like an after hours, for comics after the shows. We just hang out there late, have drinks. It's awesome. But I'm hanging out there and I'm talking to Brian. And I did one of those things where I remembered what I said to Brian when I woke up this morning. Right when I woke up this morning, I go, did I really do? Oh my God, Brian. I hate that. Don't you? You ever have that shit where you just lay in bed in the morning and recollect the evening before and remember something you did and it's just like, fuck. I'm talking to Brian and I look down at his shoes and he's wearing normal shoes. And I'm like, thank God you're not wearing your fucking sandals. And he goes, oh no, I don't wear those anymore. And I'm like, good. And then I explained to him how when I first saw capris come out for women, capris. I think we've talked about capris before on this show, which is so silly that we've capris for women. It's like it's longer than a short and shorter than pants. It's where like women used to wear like jeans that went up to their knees. They're called capris. I fucking hate them. And luckily, they only lasted like a year in the fashion industry. But then for some reason, it now came to guys. And like guys started not wearing, they weren't called capris, but guys were wearing shorter pants and no socks. And they were really showing off like their ankle a lot more. I think we talked about this literally a couple weeks ago. And I start telling Brian how this whole thing, like how I think that's the grossest thing when I could see a guy's fucking ankles and stuff like that. And I hate it so much. And it's funny because, I'm a fan of Good Mythical Morning. And I talk about how like Rhett and Link, the host of Good Mythical Morning, like they do that. I think they still do that. I thought they quit, but I just saw like a recent video of them and they were still showing off their fucking ankles and shit. And I was like, oh, it's something gross. It's like the opposite of a woman's underboob. It's like seeing a guy's plumber crack if he shaved it and put lotion and makeup on it or something. It's like that to me. When I see it, I just go, ugh. And it doesn't matter how hot the guy is, because only guys that are like got a lot of money and really like take care of their self, like their style and their look, and or people in show business, like only guys that do that like ever have this. You don't see just a fucking guy working at McDonald's doing this. You don't see, if you go to Target, you're not seeing people at Target like this. You're only seeing it on certain individuals, and it's usually people that are just, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know. I'm too tired to even think about like who does it. But anyways, but I'm telling him how much I hate that. And then, and I was like, and then and I go, I don't know. I told him, I said something like, I don't know how many times I'll like watch you on Fighter and the Kid or something, and your fucking legs are there and you're showing off your ankles, and I just get pissed off. I pretty much did a live Reddit to him. But he was, I remember he was laughing, and he said he doesn't do that stuff anymore. But I can't believe I told him. It was one of those conversations. I wish my hat had a little camera on it, and I recorded the whole thing. Because I mean, he did that shit all the fucking time. I can't believe I said that. Hey, Janice has got her headphones on. When on part 2, we're gonna ask Janice about that, because I think Janice was right next to me and she overheard the whole thing. Janice, my girlfriend, last night kept on doing this to me. You need to drink some water. But that's how she would say it. You need water. Fucking hilarious. But other than that, though, talked to Brian a lot last night, and it was great talking to Brian and catching up. I fucking love Brian. That's how, that's right. We did talk about this just a couple of weeks ago, because I showed one of my favorite videos of Brian getting raped by Don Barris. And Don Barris is on the recent episode of Kill Tony. Yeah, if you didn't see that episode, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to watch that video again. But yeah, pretty much the jizz of it is that there was a video I recorded a long time ago of Brian Callen getting physically assaulted by Don Barris. And Don Barris was on the latest episode of Kill Tony. And I fucking love Don Barris. But he's like one of those guys, just like Brody Stevens used to be, where you have to watch Brody. I think I had to watch Brody on stage like 10 times, and then something clicks, and I was like, oh my God, I love this man. It went from the exact opposites. What is this? Oh, guys, here's a video. Is this it? Is this it? I think this is it. I don't think I've shown this on. Wait, is this? No, this is not it. So this is. All right, never mind. I was going to show you a video, but that wasn't the right video. You guys remember this video? You guys remember this video? This was really popular on MySpace when it came out. It's not Two Girls, One Cup, guys. It's Reaction. This is my old apartment. This was my computer room. If you look in the back where it says Transformation behind Joe, that was from the video game Gears of War, their premiere party. And when that video game came out, I went to the premiere of it. Lindsay Lohan was there. You know, Cliffy B. I'm friends with Cliffy B, and he invited me and Joe and everyone. And I went to it because I love Cliffy, and I love that the new game. Just it was amazing. But anyways, when I was walking out, that was in a trash can, and I think it was like for people like VIP to pull up to park at this party. But I thought it was cool. It said transportation. It was just this big piece of like cardboard, painted cardboard or something. Anyways, this is me showing Joe Two Girls, One Cup for the first time. And when this video took off on MySpace, it took off and it blew the fuck up. This was one of my favorite videos I made.
Two Girls, One Cup, and action. We're about to watch the Two Girls, One.
I'm pretty sure this is, by the way, before JRE. This is before JRE because Joe's just hanging out in my apartment.
Cup video. Brian's seen it. I have not seen it. I saw the threads about it on the internet. I'm like, what are you gonna shock me? I saw a guy get fucked to death by a horse. I've seen people eat diarrhea. You know, I've seen it all. So this is supposed to be.
I love this. By the way, this is back in the day where he had not seen this before, and you know, he's like, I saw people get fucked by a horse. I've seen, you know, all these horrible things, and we had all of us at that time had, you know, rotten.com. Remember rotten.com, that website, rotten.com? That was like one of the 10 websites that people used to go to all the time. And it was just a video of people dying, getting hit by trains and shit. Like, I love how the internet started off so fucking raw. And now it's even the internet's so nerfed now. Even nowadays, like even the porn we look at, it's so nerfed. You know, Pornhub, that company, it's like the Viacom of porn. They own pretty much every porn site you could ever go to. They own. So it's all the same videos. You're just watching the same videos. It's like you're watching, I don't know, you're watching Netflix, but it's free because whatever. But ad driven. But who cares? That's a whole nother story. But it's weird because back when internet first came out, it was like, no, there was videos that were really the most fucked up things I ever saw, like guys fucking chickens and shit. And it was just like everyone, that's like one of the only websites out there that people would go to. There was not many websites back then. There was, but Google wasn't the same. I remember when Google came out, by the way. I remember the day Google came out. Isn't that fucking weird? Yeah, before that, it was like AOL.com we all used or something, Yahoo. Is Yahoo? Yeah, Yahoo's still around.
Super disgusting, and the most disgusting.
This is a true reaction to
video ever, whatever. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna watch it right now.
By the way, I don't know if you could see this behind Joe. In front of this doll head, it's not Tony. By the way, I still have that doll head. I'm looking at it right now. It's a puppet head. But below that, you could see this blurry thing right here. It looks like a little blurry castle. Those were all videotapes. Because my job at this point was just following around Joe on the road and everywhere he went, and filmed every single set of his. Every time we were out somewhere, I just filmed, right? And all these are, like, this was probably Friday, the one on this little square on the right. Next to it, that was probably a weekend in Texas. The next to that was probably like another Monday in LA. Then another weekend, you know, like that, like it was, like we literally went through, I would say maybe 20 to 30, 20, I would say 20 videotapes a week and more.
Oh. Whoa.
Do you guys remember where you were when you first saw Two Girls, One Cup? I bet there's people in this chat or people that have not seen Two Girls, One Cup. Mancow had a legit site in the beginning with crazy vids. Yeah, I met Mancow. I went with Rogan to Mancow. I met him. He was nice. Is Mancow still around?
What?
Is he?
Really? Oh my
God, he had to look away.
Oh.
It is pretty fucked up.
She's puking. Oh.
What's funny though, it turned out that if you don't know the video, it turned out that that was not really what it was supposed to be. I'm not, no spoilers. All right, it wasn't poo poo poo. It was just, I think they said it was like pudding or yogurt or something like that. But what's funny is that I showed him that. And at the time, we didn't have fake news alert pop-ups that came on your Twitter or whatever. Or if you go to Facebook and it says like, this is not real. Like that thing, like it's almost like auto detection AI of fake news. What's funny though is at the end of the video, Joe does the same thing to me. He goes, "Oh, that was gross, but have you seen this?" And then he shows me a video, which was in my head, two girls even just doing what they were doing. That's still to me doable, disgusting. But at least I'm looking at chicks and cool shit, like boobs. But then he shows me this.
Definitely. That's cocaine.
Cocaine makes them eat shit.
Yes.
Shit.
What?
Those girls would probably be.
And they just eat.
All right, here we go.
It's pretty tough. I didn't really watch the whole thing because there was a couple seconds where I looked away like a big pussy. But I still think the guy getting fucked to death by a horse is more disturbing. No. There's another one, the BME Pain Olympics, where dudes hatchet their balls. Have you seen that one, Brian?
I heard about it. I don't want to watch
Oh, let's watch you watch that.
No, I don't want to watch that.
What the fuck, pussy? You just made me watch someone eat shit.
I don't want to see death and mutilation.
It's not death. They're doing it to themselves. They're just chopping their
that's
dicks
mutilation.
off.
That's just
Well, let's just see how it goes. Let's do that. Let's do that now. We'll film that too.
So Joe shows me this thing called the BME Pain Olympics video, which is pretty much one of the most fucked up things I ever saw at that point. And I saw bad stuff. I've been watching some bad stuff. Styles Project, Something Awful, Rotten.com, all this shit. I've seen it all. Like he said, the guy getting fucked by a horse was one of the worst things because of just hearing the guy die and that dick slides in him is one of the most fucked up sounds. By the way, that sound would be a perfect notification, like text notification sound effect. I might have to do that. But isn't that funny nowadays, hearing that sound every time you get a text, like, oh, whatever. I could do it now. Just shows you how fucking crazy it is. Time's changing, man. Anyways, it's pretty much a video of people hacketing, just self-mutilation, which is horrible. And this is really one of the worst things I ever saw. And yes, I hate that hat so much.
This is not real.
You buckle up, fella.
This is not real, right?
Oh, it's real.
No, this is not real. Oh, dude, I can't watch.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Oh, this song, I didn't even think of that.
Oh, no. Oh!
MySpace talking monkey. Isn't that funny? That was the day when it was even, that was before he even had myspace.com/Joe Rogan. I think it ended up being, he got his screen name.
Look, he's cutting his ball out. Oh!
That's fucking stupid, dude. I haven't seen that video in a long ass time. Anyways, Thank you, Frank, for the tippy poo. What you got? Had you guys seen that video before? What's funny is that there's been people in the past where I show them that video. I mean, this is years and years ago, but I would show them that video. And I'm like, oh, wait a second, you're that guy? I never put that together. You know, people that I actually knew and was friends with. I show them the video, and they had seen that video, but they didn't know that was the same person that they've been friends with for the last couple of years. Like, that stupid video. That was a fun one, though. All right, I don't know how we got into that, because let's look at some quick VR news and then go to part 2 of Virtual Redban, where we see my new Wendy's avatar. And there's only a couple things that we're going to talk about. This is going to go pretty fast. But one of the first things I wanted to show you is one of my favorite games in VR is the whole I Expect You to Die series. There's been 2 so far. You know, I Expect You to Die is kind of like a VR, I don't know, mystery, James Bond, very stylistic, you know, kind of like you try to solve problems, and it's fun. If you have a Oculus or any VR, I recommend highly. You know, I Expect You to Die is a fun game. The second one, great too. Well, anyways, I Expect You to Die 3 Cog in the Machine was just announced. You'll once again take the role of a world-class secret agent tasked with stopping Dr. Zor. And it features 6 missions. Boom. Who cares about that? Let's look at the trailer.
Yes.
Agent, I dare say you and I are back on the job. Ready to get back to work?
Oh, hey. Oh, that's a nice martini. Aw, thanks for the drink. You missed my mouth, though.
Go show Agent Phoenix what a real agent looks like.
They say soda is the new water. Just for drinking, though. Bathing in soda is not advised. Is that kinesium in that canister? What in the world is Zor doing with it? You drank the coffee while chewing the gum. I did not believe in monsters until today.
Don't move! Your dead body will look great in that position.
You're running out of time, Agent. Get that kinesium.
I hope they have auto insurance.
And the life insurance! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, hey!
Agent, I have zero experience dealing with giant security squids. Nice shot. Hurry, Agent. Look for an opening. That was not my fault.
You dead yet?
What a great trailer. August 17th to the Quest. That's a great. September 28th is Steam. So PC. Very cool. You know, I have always hated trailers that show mixed reality, because sometimes it really confuses, like, what are we watching? You know, where you see an actual real person playing the Quest game around them. But they did a really good job with that. That was made right, where I actually liked the effect and I got what they were trying to sell. By the way, how cool does that fucking game look like? That looks like a fun game. Very cool. Anyways, there you go. I Expect You to Die 3 coming soon to PC on September 28th and August 17th to the Quest. Wow, that's in 12 days. Exciting. Exciting. Boop. Oh, here's a bunch of games that are coming out this month to the PlayStation VR 2. You got VR Skater. We took a look at this already. This looks like a fun skater game. You know, we've seen this trailer. The only difference it being that you are pretty much, you know, it's not like Tony Hawk. You're not playing like a third person character. You're seeing this little skateboard and you're seeing like the hands of the VR. Anyways, VR Skater, that looks fun. Green Hell. I don't think we've watched anything about Green Hell. It's a let's see, it's a backpack survival game. Huh. Let's take a look at this.
What is that place? There we go. What if I put this? Oh, finally. Huh, nice. Yeah, I think these two go together.
I'm not gonna lie, this looks fucking sick. Oh, this looks fun as fuck. Wait a second. What the hell? That looks fucking great. I don't even know if we've talked or looked at this before, but that looks fun. That's some Joe Rogan VR right there, right? Boba in the chat right now says, I just bought Green Hell the other day and haven't started it yet. Also, who was it that what I read earlier? Oh, God, here we go. Hack the Game Cat says, my bud said VR Skater is fun but hard. Yeah, I mean, I wish they would just do Tony Hawk VR. Just do Tony Hawk 1 and 2 VR. There is some mods. Maybe we should have a whole episode just looking at that. Mods of Tony Hawk VR. All right, this next story. This thought-provoking VR experience lets you swap genders. Oh my God, the Bud Light VR experience is here. Body of Mine is a 15-minute VR experience that simulates body dysmorphia. By allowing you to step into the body of another gender, facial eye body tracking allow you to unlock real-life interviews with individuals who are transgender. Oh, shit. All right. I did not know. I was just having fun, guys. Okay. Well, we definitely needed to watch this trailer. This might get me canceled, so we got to be a little easy about this. We all have hearts, by the way. Before we start this, we all have hearts. And I do have a heart.
Close your eyes with me.
All right, I might close my eyes. I might go for it. No, I'm not. I want to watch the trailer.
And imagine. What if you had been born with a different sex?
I feel like gender dysphoria feels like the inside of your clothes are sandpaper.
It's hard.
Apple joins Pixar, NVIDIA, and more to accelerate next generation of AR experiences with a 3D file protocol. Today, big tech companies, including Apple, Pixar, Adobe, Autodesk, and NVIDIA, announced the formation of the Alliance for OpenUSD, which is dedicated to promoting your heart. Well, good. I'm so glad that's there. You know what? And that's all. That's all the news. Janice. Were you there when I was talking to Brian Cowan about his capris and his sandals? What did I say to him?
You just weren't about it.
I can't believe I said that to him. Got confirmation it was real. You know what? I also got confirmation, beep, 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 that I have a new avatar waiting for me. Just waiting. Just waiting. Wearing capris under her shirt appears in this video, or in this photo. But I have a new avatar waiting for me. Jean Capris. I have a new avatar waiting for me, and I want to get to it. So I'm going to cut this a little short, even though it's not short. We've been talking for 57 minutes, which is, that's fine by me. That's enough. I want to actually go in VR and play with my new avatar. Hopefully. So part 2 of Virtual Redban is about to start. If you don't know, Virtual Redban's in 2 parts. This part where I pre-game with you. This is like, what would Bert call it? Where you hang out in the parking lot. This is me hanging out in the parking lot before the game. Why can I not think of that shit? My brain is fried. Bootleg. Why do I want to say no? Or you hang out in the parking lot. Fuck. I don't remember. What? Before a game, it's called, you're in the parking lot. Tailgating. Shit. Thanks, Pooter. How did I not remember tailgating? I was thinking it was boot something. Tailgating. What am I talking about? Jesus Christ, Brian. Anyways, if you don't know, the Virtual Redban's in 2 parts. This is pretty much the tailgate where, you know, you pre-party a lot to the point where you smoke too much and you can't remember the word tailgating. Anyways, part 2 is where we actually jump into virtual reality. Tonight, I am going to be using a new avatar, hopefully created by Jade and Gigi. This is what the virtual reality looks like. So if you have not seen the virtual reality before, that's pretty much, this explains it all. If you want to, you know, take a screenshot of this and then, like, you know, cross-reference things, you can. But in 10 minutes, we'll be back in virtual reality. So grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog, snap one off, because it's going to be fun transitioning into this new avatar. Yep. Been doing it for years, guys. Been doing it for years. All right. 10 minutes. See you soon.
Birthday, bitch. Let me see you dance. It's your birthday, bitch. Let me see you dance. It's your birthday, bitch. Let me see you dance. It's your birthday, bitch. Let me see you dance. It's your birthday, birthday, let me see you dance. Birthday, birthday, birthday. It's your birthday, birthday, let me see you dance. Birthday, 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 birthday. It's shake, birthday, 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 it's shake. Let me see you dance. It's your birthday, birthday, let me see you dance. Birthday, birthday, birthday. It's your birthday, birthday, let me see you dance. Birthday, 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 birthday. It's shake, birthday, 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 it's shake. Let me see you dance.
Yeah.